Hello and welcome in this video. Today we are going to see how to play with the knights and one amazing game that I played recently, winning an international master. This is the position and it's white's turn. Creating forks, it's like the first time that you eat ice cream. I played with this fantastic player, Julian Estrada. He is an international master. He has a very strong blitz rating, 2500s. He created two grandmaster norms, so he is using very nicely his pieces actually. But now we played this Fischer random in World Chess Championship Fischer random, and usually FIDE create this nice tournament and everybody can participate and the winners will go higher and continue playing. But I didn't achieve it, but we should try actually, right? And we have this game, and Fischer random is when these pieces are not in the usual places. This is an idea from Fischer, who said, okay, we investigate a lot the blitz, the opening actually, so we should try to do something else. We should play without opening theory, and for that reason he invented this game to confuse the pieces around. And here we have the first move. I played this one in order to liberate my bishop. He continued playing the same here, opening up the bishop, and after that I tried to control the center and opening the other bishop. He played this move, and this knight is little active because it can jump forward to these squares, as you can see. And here I had the idea, okay, let me capture that knight. He has to double his pawn. Now I'm going to develop my other bishop. Maybe I'm going to play e4 right now, like this, to play in the center of the board, and I have an open bishop. I had an idea actually to create a video about this Fischer random openings, how to play usually on them. But okay, I'm trying to do it later, but it's a little more difficult because we cannot give general ideas, two general ideas like in the specific usual openings we have. And now he played this move actually, and I had another idea. Okay, you are developing the knight, I'm going to scoop it up as well because you are going to double your pawns, and now I have more easily planned. I'm going to develop my knights easily, then I'm going to castle, and I finalized my development, right? So I played this move, he played that one, and I'm not 100% sure why he played this one. And now we have this. I'm going to activate my queen because my queen is in the corner. What I'm going to do with my queen? He played this one. I didn't fully understand this one as well. Maybe he would like to play something like e5 and to control that square there. I'm not totally sure why he played like that. I developed this one here, and now I'd like to play e4, but I cannot do it right now. For that reason, queen is here, and I'm preparing this move e4. He played that move. I can understand it step by step. Maybe he would like to activate his bishop somehow, to do something like that. I played that, he played... I castled actually. Castling is a little strange, it looks a little strange, but the rule is this: we should have the king between the rooks. This is the starting position, and after that, when we castling, we should put the exact same position as in the normal castling. And he did the same. He castling long side. You see the king jump around. So we have now the move e4. He played this move f6, try to protect everything, I guess, here with to protect a lot of squares. And maybe he is planning to play something like this, e5 to strike in the center of the board, or to kick away my queen. And now I just capture, and queen here. I'd like to exchange the queens actually to calm down the game. I have very nice knights, but we cannot say the same about his bishops because his bishops are not active there. They're not active. I'm threatening this pawn. He's threatening this one actually. After this move, he's threatening this pawn, but I had the idea if he just capture on a2, I don't have the analysis actually right now. I cannot move a lot of pieces, so you have to see it blindly. After queen takes there, I have an idea to attack the queen instantly. This is one idea. Or another idea is to go on a8, pinning that bishop, putting a little more pressure there. And I have another idea to jump forward with the knight. after this knight to, before attacking the queen, maybe knight a6 to create some problems. So for that reason he didn't touch my queen, he didn't touch my pawn, he played this very nice move, and you can see these moves keeping the tension. It's very important, because strong players are going to do this. Amateur players are going to capture something here or there without thinking, but strong players, as this player is, he played this move bishop to c6. I warned him, but it doesn't mean anything. He's a very strong player, I admire him, he played very nice moves. Some of his moves are very quality moves. And now he's threatening my queen, and actually he's protecting this pawn tactically, because I cannot capture this one. He can perform a checkmate on g2. For that reason he played very nice move. Takes, and now I play this move to protect my pawn, and I'm planning to take more space here with the move c4. He played that one, rook here, there, and now I had this move again, knight to a4, but I just played this one first. It was a blitz game, alright. He went back, and now knight a4 is transforming our nice position to material, to get more material. We captured material here because we are threatening two pawns. He cannot protect everything there. So we have here, would you like to become sure and get stable result at chess? Then I'm recommending you this training program divided in years according to FIDE rating. For example, 800, 1000, 1100, 1200. And if you click in any of these links, then you can see the curriculum of each lesson. Here you can see a small video and a very detailed description of the lesson. Please also notice that you can see a lot of puzzles. Try to solve them. We have puzzles with 10 questions for every single training program. It's completely free and you can try it out. The basic methodology of the training program is that we get the basic ideas, then we have illustrative chess examples, specific exercises for each theoretical lesson, and last but not least the final conclusions. The main difference from other programs is that here we are going to analyze the typical opening errors, how to avoid them, the characteristic middle game errors of each level, learn the basic endgames, and last but not least the visualization program. This is very important because it will help you to foresee the chess move ahead and calculate better comparing to your opponents. You can get the package of 4 of these training programs, which contain 95 theoretical lessons, approximately 780 minutes. It analyzed 800 games in this fantastic final prize. So time for action is now, and click the link in the description. And after that I captured the pawn and he played d5. Finally he is trying to open up his bishops. My knight cannot really retreat right now on f4, and I will start panic a little bit. What I'm going to do with my knight there? How can I retreat it in behind? And I just realized that my knight is very nicely placed on g6, because it stopped this maneuver here, rook to h8, so he cannot attack on h2, and he cannot approach my knight with the king because the knight is protecting this one. So I jump forward with the other knight. He cannot attack my knight, as you can see. I'm planning maybe something like that to attack his pawns, and I have fantastic position again. We are a pawn up, and we'll continue attacking. He played this one, I went there, putting more pressure here. He played a very nice move, bishop on b4, attacking my rook here, and my problem is that I cannot really double my rooks on e5. He played that one. I cannot really double my rooks. Maybe I can start pushing my pawn forward, but when it goes, and now I had an idea, I didn't calculate it correctly. I played this move. It's okay, because if he just captures, he cannot do a lot of things. It's a very forcing moves. I had the idea to play here and capture his own pawn, but I didn't foresee this one because he is attacking my own pawn as well. I played that, attacking his bishop, and now he played there. I didn't find the best move here. You can try. It's a check actually. I should check him first because his king has some problems, and again I can check him again, and he cannot really go to protect the bishop, and then I can take the bishop like that. He's losing here there, but I just takes, and here I didn't mention that after this he played a very nice move, rook a8. What is this move doing? I cannot really capture his bishop because he can create a checkmate threat at the back rank. My back rank is very weak, and for that reason we should make a lot of puzzles and a lot of exercises on tactics in order to find tactics like this, to find ideas like this, and he managed to find it quickly. And now we have takes, and now I just capture there. I realize I can take the pawn. He went here, I continue check him, and I check him in order to win more time with the rook, protecting my back rank mate, and I'm hoping to exchange rooks actually, because if I exchange the rooks, his counterplay will slow down. He has counterplay with his rook right now, and he cannot really put the bishop there because I can create an escape square, a flying square for my king, and after that I can take this pawn, or I can play knight to e7, pinning that bishop to create a lot of problems, as you can see. For that reason he went back, and this is another very nice moment actually. He is a strong player because he knows the techniques. He repeated the position. He repeated the position here. More amateur players will say, okay, I'm trying to keep the rooks, I'm trying to escape with my king, play something like that, but harm down his development actually. He harmed down this development, but he invited me to repeating the moves. This is another very strong technique. And of course I had very nice position here, and for that reason I didn't repeat the moves, I just exchanged the rooks there, and I had a trick in mind. I can give this check to capture this pawn, but I say, okay, I can capture another pawn on d5, right? And I can take twice. I can take with two different ways, with a knight or with a pawn. And I select it with a pawn, setting up a deadly trap actually, because this pawn is free, right? It's for free, looking up that it's for free. And after that, I have a fork. Actually, forks, it's like eating ice cream for first time. And now I managed to find this double threat, and he is losing a piece and he is losing the game here. Okay, he tried a little more because it's an endgame and he has an idea to create some counterplay running towards my pawn and capture this one. I played there, my idea is to capture here and create my own queen. So he played there, here, we continue our usual plans. I played this one, there, here, to protect the knight, and after that to capture that pawn. So he took, now take the pawn, and after this I continue developing my pieces. I played this one, now this pawn is free. He has to do something about this pawn because it's faster compared to that one. He played this move and I played a very nice move. It's winning actually, but you should be accurate till the end. And I played that one because his bishop cannot go there, or his bishop cannot go on g6. My knight protecting everything and dominate to the bishop, and I'm threatening the bishop. He played there, pushing forward, and now you can see he cannot go on g6 to capture my pawn because my knight on e7 is doing great job. He played this optimistic move, but okay, what to do? It's understandable. He played that, but now I have another fork, and after this I capture that pawn, and now finally he resigned actually. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please stay tuned because I'm going to create another video how to play with your knights. Thanks for your time, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Here it's time for action. This is the initial page of my website, and here you can click Give me access to get access to free lessons. You can read this page, and if you scroll down, here you can add your name and your email. After that, you're going to take a free lesson how to avoid chess blunders. So, time for action is now, and you're very welcome to join my mail list.